Hello, beautiful beings. I'm Mama Bell from Mama Bell's Tarot. Tonight, we'll be doing a mind, body, soul reading for Cancer. The messages in this reading are for any part of your chart and the sign, with special emphasis on sun, moon, and rising. Before we get started, I wanted to say that this is a general reading and not meant as advice of any professional sort, including but not limited to medical or legal advice. Most importantly, I would like to say thank you for clicking here. If any of this reading resonates, please feel free to like, share, subscribe, and comment. Now on to the reading. So we're going to be using, for our Mind, Body, Soul reading, the Tarot of Curious Creatures by Chris-Anne. Oh, sorry if that was loud, guys. Didn't mean for that. So let's go ahead and shuffle. We'll get one card for each, potentially more. Kind of depends on what the universe has to say. It's really up to what messages need to be given to you. After we're done pulling for the Mind, Body, Soul, we're then going to switch to the Sacred Creators Oracle, which is also by Chris-Anne. And I'm going to read directly out of the booklet for that. For now, let's go ahead and get started on this. What does Cancer need to know in this moment about their mind? What messages for Cancer? And for their body, what messages does the universe, your guides, have about your body? And for the soul, what messages for Cancer about the soul? We got 2. All right, not bad. And then we're also going to pull really quick, before I forget, about the overall messages for the overall theme for this reading for you. All right, so Cancer. For your first card, you got the, maybe this way. There you go. Sorry about that. So we've got the Ace of Cups for your mind. That being said, when it did come out in the reverse, but I don't just do reversals or uprights. I tend to go with whatever the whole message is for the card, because often I find that the upright is sort of the positive or how to move through, while the reversed can be guidance on what to avoid, what you might be feeling that might feel a little more negative. So I do both. So the Ace of Cups. So what I'm feeling here with this Ace of Cups is maybe you're feeling that you aren't giving yourself enough self-love for your mind. You need to take care of it a little bit better, give it that space, the extra care that it might need. But the great thing about the aces are that these are new beginnings. So what I'm feeling is, in order to take this from the reverse to the upright, is to remind yourself that each moment is a new beginning for you, to give yourself, your mind, that love, that extra care that it needs. Potentially what it's saying is take a moment to meditate, take deep breaths, do the things that give your mind that care, that love, the extra mental well-being. For your body, you have the 3 of Wands. I feel like the 3 of Wands, especially with this depiction, because he's out in the wilderness, which in part is really his home, because that's an animal that lives out in the woods, in the wilderness. But also, sorry, pardon me, that this is about seeking an adventure for your body that feels very passionate. The other thing that I'm getting with this particular depiction, I'm going to try and make sure you can see, is that the sun is coming up over those mountains. So this is about knowing that there's still opportunities left, that there's still abundance left. Yeah, there's going to be mountains and challenges. That's all part of this. This is all part of that journey that you're about to go on with your body. So that is the Ace of Cups for your mind, the Three of Wands for your body, and we actually got 2 cards for your soul. So what I'm getting here, because you have 2, is that this is a bigger message, and not just because there's 2 cards that you got that came out, but because this is also a major arcana. Those are going to be the bigger lessons that you need to learn or that you need to incorporate in your life. So because you've got the High Priestess, I feel that you already know in your soul what it is that you need for your soul, what it is that's going well, and how to move forward. Because you also have the King of Pentacles, it also tells me that you feel very abundant in your soul, that you feel almost a level of authority and completeness, that you know how to make pentacles, how to feel your most abundant in your soul. And because these were both in the upright, and also because they came out together and attached like with the position of the soul, it tells me that this is a really good feeling, that your soul feels good. That's beautiful. So we're gonna go to this one actually first. So this is the overall message. The Six of Cups can represent nostalgia, maybe reciprocity as well, but overall what I'm feeling is that you're looking back at your past and feeling a sort of love and admiration for your younger self, and as well as potentially understanding that even though you were young and little and maybe making a mess of the world or what your world was, that you also feel great love for your younger self. You did the best you could with what you had in that moment, with knowledge, with love. Every experience that you'd had up to that point led you where you were, as well as gave you the tools to handle it, both in the physical aspect, but as well as in the cups or the emotions. And when you look back, you really feel that you can give yourself that love that maybe the inner parent would feel for maybe your inner child. That's such a beautiful feeling to have, is to realize that you were a kid. You were younger. You did things differently. I'm having a hard time figuring out where to put this right now. Sorry about that. So that's a really great spot to be in for an overall message. Now the bottom of the deck for me tends to be how to move more easily through the next moment, or how, like, in the period that you're currently in, whether it's your mind, body, soul, the whole thing. So you have the Ace of Swords. What I'm getting with the Ace of Swords is a victory, that you're going to feel victorious, that you need to remember to feel victorious, that every win is a win, whether it's big or small. That's also in a way because I'm seeing the acorns here, which is all about like rebirth a little bit for me, because these are opportunities to plant new seeds. each ace is an opportunity. And what I'm seeing here is that you need to be honest with yourself and keep living your truth in this new moment. And each moment that is new, because every moment is a new opportunity, like we discussed with the Ace of Cups for your mind. Each moment is a new opportunity with this Ace of Swords to be honest with yourself and to live what feels right for you and to plant those new seeds. Beautiful. So now we're going to go ahead and go to the Sacred Creators Oracle, and we're going to get a message for you, and I'll read it directly from the book. Do a couple shuffles. Whoop. The only thing I don't like about shuffling these after I've already gotten the cards is that they always tend to fly. So I will put them back where they're supposed to be so you can keep an eye on them. Keep looking at them. Keep seeing what feels good. All right. Oh, well, that was easy. Need the easy button. All right. So we got card number 15, the distraction of shiny things. The distraction of shiny things. This is a beautiful card. I really like that. So in this deck, there's going to be the essential meanings, which is as if you got it in the upright, and the self-care message, which is as if you got it in the reverse. As I said before, I didn't realize those were down. I will read from both because I feel that usually there's a message from each or potentially all of it, and I don't want you to miss out on any important messages for you. Number 15, the distraction of shiny things. Essential meanings: taking stock and leveraging your strengths, polishing and buffering your image, the strength of discernment, knowing exactly what is right for you and what is not right for you at this time. I'm going to pause right there and just say that what I feel from that particular part of the message almost really resonates with the Ace of Swords for me. So I would feel like that may be something you need to keep in mind, knowing exactly what is right for you and what is not right for you at this time. Self-care message: illusion, delusion, being distracted by another person's shiny things, comparing yourself to others, veering from your course, coveting another person's success, imposter syndrome, being continuously tempted to jump to the next hot thing. You've got a big purpose, a mission, a whole big, beautiful life to create. Stay the course, silly magpie. Don't get distracted by the allure of the many glittery options you see, most of which aren't what you truly desire. Sometimes the path toward your desires will sway, but the overall north should remain stable, else you'll find yourself flying in circles. If you've been doing a whole lot of pivoting lately, it's time to look at the underlying reason why. Do you have a flight plan, or are you gliding around aimlessly, unsure of where to go next? Use your longings as a barometer for what's possible for your life, avoiding the temptation to emulate other people's shiny things or shiny lives. While it's perfectly fantastic and strategic to do a little competitive analysis, do it from a place of confident curiosity and not from a place of unhealthy comparison. Focus on finding your own powerful glow instead, and for nothing in the world is more magical. Sorry. How do you avoid the temptation of shiny, meaningless things? What's your weakness and how can you avoid it? Your particular brand of shiny. What makes you unique? What's your wild? What's your quirky? What's your divine light? How do you communicate when you are in your own zone? And how can you learn to fly in this light always? Beautiful reading, Cancer. I really like this. So I hope that this reading resonated with you. If it did, please feel free to like, share, subscribe, and comment. And if it did resonate, please feel free to share it with somebody who you may also feel that this resonates with. Remember to hydrate, nourish, and take care of yourself to the best of your ability. I look forward to doing your next reading. With love, I am Mama Belle.